Pistons trail by 11. Outside Dumars. Pass to Thomas. Back to Dumars. Lambier down low. He is guarded by Cartwright. Count it. Good.
This is where Lambier looks to score often. He's really an accomplished interior scorer.
And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan up top, covered by Dumars. And the dunk by Jordan.
They have set the tone in the paint, getting whatever they want.
Well, not much resistance, and if things don't change, this could turn into a blowout.
Now, here is Dumars. No scoring in this one. Shoots from the high post. Again, the Pistons good for two.
An efficient scorer at all three levels. Dumars is especially confident from mid-range.
Jordan on the wing. Pass to Hobson. Jordan outside. Out to the right wing. Trying his luck from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
The rebound by Cartwright. Right side, Jordan. And it's Chicago scoring again.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Another thing that has impressed me, it's their number of points in the paint. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, it does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Rodman against King. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Back to Rodman. Bedford passes to Thomas. Fires it up. Walker's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Jordan. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness, the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
Now, here is Jordan. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Baseline J on the way, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Another big night for Jordan. What a natural scorer he is. MJ simply can do it all.
Grant is checked in for Chicago. Armstrong comes in for Hobson. Then for the Pistons, Sellers comes in for Rodman. And it's Howard in for Thomas. Pistons trail by 16. Howard with it. Outside, Walker. Pass to Sellers. Howard against Armstrong. 4 on the clock. Here's Sally. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I think this exemplifies his basketball IQ. I mean, recognizing the mismatch and then taking advantage of it.
Outstanding decision from him there. And you see how fluid he is shooting it.
Bill Lambier's checked in for Detroit. Thomas comes in for Howard. That's good from Sally.
Whether starting or coming off the bench, Sally stars in his role, understands what's expected of him, and pretty much always plays to his strengths.
Now here's Jordan. 19 points in the game. And the dunk by Jordan.
He's dominating this game right now, making the D look utterly helpless.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Jordan against Thomas. Over Jordan. Thomas, that's good. Thomas got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
Kept alive. Grant kicks to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Jordan. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
And here is Thomas. Here's Sellers. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Here's Jordan. He's got 23. Over Thomas. Michael Jordan again. Jordan's got 25 points.
The mid-range is more or less wide open for Jordan. It's a go-to scoring area for him.
Thomas against Jordan. Thomas dishes to Lambier. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Love the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball, inside and outside action.
Thomas with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. And Thomas with the stuff.
So aggressive in the open floor. Thomas proving how lethal he is in these situations.
On the wing, Jordan. Guarded by Walker. And Jordan slams it home.
My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Horace Grant.
Using his quickness on the interior. That's Thomas's advantage.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. First one falls for him.
Don't be fooled by his size and that smile. Thomas is as tough as nails and as feisty a competitor as you'll see.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Rodman, he's checked in for Sally. Aguirre comes in for Sellers. And it's Dumars in for Walker. No good on the second free throw.
And he's someone guys around the league like playing with because they know they can count on him. Let's credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Pistons trail by 14. Outside Thomas. Right wing. Pippen against Aguirre. Shoots over Pippen. Got it from 16 feet. Aguirre's got 6.
You know, from that far out, Aguirre pretty much automatic.
For 3, Pippen. Rebound by the Pistons. There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Thomas, and Grant sends it back.
Great defense from the big man there. Grant positioning himself perfectly to get the block.
Jordan the pass to Grant. Jordan inside. Rodman on him, and no good. Here's Dumars, and the rejection by Pippen. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen. There's the steal. Armstrong kicks to Pippen. Finished off the break. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Here's Dumars. And a little luck that time, but it drops. A deep 3 from Jordan. And that one released in time, but no good. And the first half is now in the books. Bulls out front, up by 12. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Love the way he makes those sharp, relentless cuts to the rim. He's been a major thorn in the defensive side.
No question. I expect him to keep knifing inside as much as he can. This is how aggressive a player he is.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dumars dishes to Rodman. Pass to Lambier. Outside Dumars. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Bulls leading by 12. Armstrong passes to Jordan. And here's Armstrong. Outside Jordan. And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Never know what you're going to see. What a move.
Now Dumars. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Thomas got 9.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Pippen for 3. Carries it from three-point range.
20.
And the Bulls lead by 15.
A decent shooter from outside the arc. For Pippen, it's about firing with confidence.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Pistons trail by 15. Outside Dumars. Lambier screen from the stripe. Dumars misses.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Now here's Thomas. 9 points in the game so far. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Jordan the pass to Grant. Up top Armstrong. Jordan outside. 5 to shoot. And a missed layup.
Not officially a block, but it's one in my book.
He really affected the shot. Was in great position. Textbook defense. And this is the type of shot they want. Coming up empty there, but I won't be shocked if they try to go back to this.
Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
For his position, Grant has good vision with the ball. I mean, he can find open guys.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 11. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And Jordan sends it back.
An incredible 4-foot vertical leap and that 6'11" wingspan. It's tough to get a shot over Jordan.
Jordan inside, covered by Dumars. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
You saw how he altered his release. He gave the defender a little something extra to think about, then laid it in.
Dumars against Armstrong. Pass to Thomas. Lays it up off the glass. And that's 13 points for Isaiah Thomas.
The grit of Isaiah Thomas, a point guard willing to bang down low.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Cans it from downtown.
Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this, outside, they become hard to beat.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 13. Right side Dumars over Armstrong. And Joe Dumars the bucket on the assist by Thomas. Dumars got 6 points.
How about the timing Dumars possesses? Fantastic catching and firing right away.
Dumars against Jordan. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Cartwright. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Cartwright's got his first 2 points of the night.
When Cartwright is on the floor, you have to be aware of him on the offensive boards. Bill's looking for offensive rebounds.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And a different look here for the Pistons. Bedford's checked in for Lambier. Sally comes in for Dennis Rodman. Sellers checked in for Aguirre. And Walker subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Dumars against Jordan. Jordan with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 19. Here's Armstrong. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Armstrong's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Chicago. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Wide open. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 8 points.
Dumars fully understands his role in this offense, including what shots to take.
Short gets it down.
Oh, my goodness.
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
Bedford passes to Sally. Shoots over Grant, and Grant sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Detroit making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Clock at 6. Here's Walker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Open for 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to Grant. Pass to Jordan. Open for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth. Quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Bulls leading by 20. Jordan up top. He's guarded by Howard. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 10 points in just the second half.
Nice footwork to get into position to score from close range.
The Piston shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall?
That's really tough. That's a tough look there. Missing a layup with very little resistance. Pros usually don't do that.
Driving the lane, and the dunk by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Walker surveying the floor. And Clark, how about Dennis Rodman and what he's done the past few seasons? He averaged over 18 rebounds a game. It's remarkable. He did that last year.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy and insane, Kevin. I mean, Dennis has a purpose, and that's to battle for every rebound. And he's got a gift and a knack for knowing when that ball is coming off. And I tell you, nobody pursues it any better than Rodman.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the athleticism of Jordan is out of this world. Simply just an incredible player who does whatever he wants on offense.
Looking to end the run. Jump shot is good that time. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. From the arc, bangs home the trifecta. Jordan's got 45 points.
And as if it weren't hard enough to defend Jordan, The man just increases his range a little more each year.
Jordan against Walker. He gets that one. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Jordan against Howard. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 47 points.
Superb body control, proving he knows how to keep his concentration under duress.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Bulls have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
Very physical play by Cartwright. Defense just doesn't want to get in the way.
Jordan against Walker. Here's Bedford. Rebound by Armstrong. Bulls have gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And he gets the bucket.
Always great to see nice ball movement. Playing the game unselfishly.
Pippen outside. Shoots a 3. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
Pass to Sellers. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Howard against Armstrong. Here's Sally. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Howard, the pass to Walker. Here's Sellers. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Bulls have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Jordan with the bucket.
Smooth like silk. MJ with a nose for the bucket. Knocks down the quick trigger jumper there.
Here's Walker. Pass to Bedford. It's all in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got 9 rebounds now tonight. From deep, Jordan. And another one.
It's been a barrage of threes here in this last quarter, pouring it on from deep.
They were saving their best shooting for last, hitting 3 after 3.
To halt the run, and then Sally with the dunk.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Shot from the top of the key, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A pure shooter. Armstrong's ability to space the floor and knock down jumpers is so valuable to this team.
The Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Here's Bedford. It's all in by the Bulls. Cartwright's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's Armstrong missing.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense for the Bulls.
Oh, they were on fire tonight, Clark. Fantastic offensive performance from them.
Yeah, Kevin, they really shot the ball well, and I'm sure the coach is extremely pleased with how they played.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Michael Jordan.
Great performance from him. Didn't force shots, took what he was given, very poised.
Here's Bedford. He's good with the little jumper in close.
They could have used this run much earlier in the ballgame.
Too little, too late. But hey, it's something positive to take into the next game.
Pippen for 3. Rebound by the Pistons. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And good that time.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Outside Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 57 points.
Boy, the crowd had a huge role in the outcome in this one.
It's tough to come into this building and beat them.
Jordan against Walker. Pass to Sally. Falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
He's sneaky at the rim. Lays it in against heavy pressure.
And a dunk by Jordan.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Mike, we expected the game could be a blowout, and and that's exactly what we got.
This team is hard enough to beat on the road, but at home, they take it to another level.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For our reporter David Aldridge, along with Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's game. See you later.